Hi everyone, it's Lee here and welcome to this week's coaching video. So in this video I want to have a look at values and the power of those values when used in combinations. So looking at three values, for example, such as purpose, success and integrity. This can be your theme for the next 12 months or the next major project that you're working on. Now the benefits here is for faster progress and better results. Now I've got a little presentation here, so let's take a look at that now. So thinking about your values as a theme for the year can be a really powerful driver for you to take action, get things done, and have that confidence to keep moving forward. Now for me, this year I've chosen three, and you can see them here. So they are courage, that one's perseverance, faith, and courage. So using these three values together, I start to get a really sort of powerful force behind me that I can rely on to keep moving forward. So for me, it's about having courage in, making these videos and writing new material, creating products, working with clients and asking deeper questions and pushing my boundaries, pushing their boundaries, having faith in the process and what I'm doing and the training that I'm doing, that kind of thing. And perseverance just to keep going. So even when I have setbacks, I'm keeping on going and achieving things day in, day out, and also learning things on a daily basis as well, applying things and trying things, and all working on my mindset as well to keep these three things powering me forward. So the concept here is for you to go and choose your top three values that are going to be empowering for you for the next 12 months. So looking at the presentation here, you can think about these three themes and your number one goal. So if you haven't done your planning yet or established any goals, maybe that's the first thing for you to do. But if you have got that powerful goal as a number one priority, then you go on ahead and look at your top 10 values to pull out your top three values to guide you for the year. So these can be seen as your moving toward values or supporting values that you need right this moment for this next major project that you're working on. So have a think about your priorities as well. And have a think about what you need most to achieve this goal. Maybe there's some weaknesses there as well that you need to use these values and guiding themes to fill in the blanks or fill in the gaps of your weaknesses to actually achieve this goal and project. So for you, that might be making calls with certain people, connecting with others, getting out content like this out there, taking that next step, getting that new business loan, whatever it may be for you in this space. But if you ever think about your themes and your values, I think you can see how this can act as a bit of a guiding light for you. The other part there is that about how we all have ups and downs and wins when we celebrate achievements and milestones, and then other times when things aren't working so well or we're just feeling not quite up to it for the day or a bit dejected for some reason. So the point there is to use these themes and values to help us pull out of that hole and keep us moving forward and getting those results sooner, faster and better. That's the whole idea here. So have a think about the values that have perhaps worked for you in the past or that seem to be a guiding light or a magnet for you to help keep you moving forward and keep you strong. That dovetails into the next one, number 6, about what you find motivating and empowering. And certainly for me, these three certainly are. In the past, I've had growth and stability as my top two guiding themes. I've expanded it to 3 this year. So growth and stability, they actually work quite well hand in hand, and it was exactly what I needed over the last couple of years as I committed to more training, making more materials and products and things like that, and growing the business of course as well. Number 7 there is around linking these values and themes to your plans, your actions, your vision, your beliefs, and what you're actually wanting to achieve in these goals. So we'll have a bit more of a look at that next week, as well as we look into this book next week, which is more around your purpose and your why as a driving factor, which I think there's some really good lessons in here, especially towards the end of this book. So we'll look at that next week. The other point I wanted to make there finally was around how you can stick with these themes over the next 12 months. So when you are having a bit of a lull, a bit of a lack in motivation, you can use these themes to pull you out of that lull and keep going and keep driving forward. So you can rely on these as your key motivators to really keep you going in that right direction. And that also dovetails into the actions that you're going to take. So what actions do perseverance take? Well, for me, this is about keeping on going. It's about keeping on writing even when I might not feel like it. It's about keeping making videos, keep doing training, keep helping clients, all these kinds of things. Perseverance keeps you going. And likewise with faith, around faith in myself, the mindset, self-image, self-worth, self-confidence, and ultimately self-concept. So there's lots of things there. And obviously courage, we've talked about that before, but what actions does that actually look like? You know, it can be as simple as getting out of bed early in the morning, or writing that extra page of material, or doing that extra exercise with a client, or taking some more training and looking at something in a different angle. Having that courage to ask questions and talk to people, whatever it may be for you. But these three, for me, are certainly going to be a big help this year as I'm growing and expanding the business and expanding my coaching with clients. So have a look at these three things for you, and have a think about what actions are actually going to spur them, and how going to spur on, and how that can be useful for you. So that's it for this week's video. I hope that's been useful. And as I said, next week we're going to touch on purpose and why a little bit more in this great book, Man's Search for Meaning. So until then, I'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.